Welcome back to the Golf Bay podcast. I'm Rhiannon.
And I'm Andrea.
And as always, we have a line.
Yay!
This one's fun. She's actually a replacement for one of our best sellers that we had on our menu, but this one is fantastic. So
it is Lamberti Prosecco Extra Dry Rosé. So it's basically a sparkling rosé.
Yes.
Extra dry means it has like an extra touch of sweetness, but it's not like overly sweet. You're not like drinking a cup of sugar.
I feel like when we told our team that that's what extra dry meant, they all were like, what?
No.
Yeah. That, believe it or not, that is what it means.
Yeah.
But Lamberti, we taste tested right next to the one that it was unshackled. So if you come in, you won't see unshackled on the menu anymore. We also loved her, and it wasn't our choice to take it off. But we taste tested a bunch of rosés.
Like probably like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going side by side, like unshackled and all of these other wines.
Mm-hmm. And there was actually a few that I probably liked more, but this was as close to unshackled as you could get.
Yes.
So, Lamberti is actually Italian.
Yes.
Which I think is really cool because, again, I feel like we really fight for that Italian spot on our menu.
Mm-hmm.
We love California wines.
And they do well here. But Prosecco, Italy,
Yep.
It just makes sense. Also, it's pink. Like, I love that the label is pink as well.
And DOC. So I love that.
Right on.
Yeah, it definitely looks really good on the wall.
It looks good on a table. It looks good in your hand. It is very light, refreshing.
Glass.
Even though it has a little bit extra sweetness,
Yeah.
it's still crisp. Like, it's very crisp.
Yeah, it's not Moscato sweet. Like when we're saying sweetness, don't even let your brain go there. It's very much a sparkling rosé in sweet terms of rosé.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people also think rosé is innately sweet, and it's not.
It is not, no.
It's actually normally, like, a still is super dry.
A still is super dry. A still rosé, don't love as much. But a sparkling rosé, I'm all on board. I'm loving it.
I do think we get a lot of girls coming in for a still rosé, and maybe they aren't wine drinkers, and so they're like, that's just like what they gravitate to. If it's not bubbles or Moscato, it's rosé. And it's not ever what they expect if they've never had it before. Because it looks so cute and yummy, and you try it,
and then you're
it's like not really that sweet. Yeah. I always love watching their facial expressions. Like Hampton Water, the one we have by Bon Jovi, is very, very...
Very dry.
Very dry. And very opinion. Light, though, in flavor. Like, I say it's dry, but it's not like you taste it and it's like all this flavor. It's very light in color, very light in flavor, but, like, your tongue is dry. Like, it's very dry on your palate.
Sucks it out.
Yep.
But we're really excited to have a new sparkling rosé. So come in and get you a glass. One more time I'll show you of Lamberti Prosecco Extra Dry Rosé.
Yes, come try. Served cold, of course.
Avi.
Yeah. Okay, so we love Lamberti, and that kind of just moves us in to the next part about how we think training is so important. Because I don't think our girls would have even noticed that we switched it out on the wall if we didn't have training all the time.
Yeah.
So they're going a million miles a minute, and they don't notice until, like, something happens. So until somebody ordered unshackled, I'm not sure they would have ever clocked that we changed it. Or they went to look for it in the system. They're like, where's unshackled?
And that's why training is so important. I feel like in my head, I don't ever really have to go to I didn't ever have to really go to training because I was like in the industry and I went to training once a year.
Yeah.
And I didn't need like continuous training, but things in our bar are changing so quickly that like we have to be on top of our team.
Even to like where you put things. So like behind the bar is all about efficiency and like in the way that you move and grab things, and you can make those drinks as fast as humanly possible. So when you move an ingredient, or even if you move a liquor or a juice, anything, like the girls need to know. So something as simple as that is what I consider training. And we talk about everything. So we train once every 2 weeks.
Yep.
For an hour.
Sometimes it bleeds over to like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And we try to do like, we'll bring our wine distributors in every once in a while, and so they get trained on the wine that we have on the wall.
We also do wine training ourselves. Like, I always try to pour them one wine I'm like, memorize everything about this wine. You've
Yes.
tasted it. Now you can go and tell a customer, oh, I loved Lamberti. We just tasted Lamberti this week.
Yes. And I think that's so important because there's really no skin in the game if you've never tried the wine. Like, it's really hard to talk about if you've never tried it. And some of our bottle wines, it's nice when the distributors come in because we can open up the bottles and they can try it.
Yep.
Andrea and I have had all of the wine.
Literally, every single one.
So I can talk about it all you want, but I totally understand from their aspect if you haven't had it or like don't have a memory associated with it, it's really hard to talk about. So I love doing the wine training.
Yeah, I do too. Even though it's usually at like 10 in the morning. I'm like, all right, I hope y'all all ate breakfast. Sometimes I try to bring breakfast.
Yeah.
But I also, one of the things that's like really stuck with me, because we had team members who were trying to tell us in the very beginning that training wasn't important. They didn't think it was worth their time.
That was big.
It was kind of crazy. Looking back, I'm like, why did I ever let some cook tell me that training wasn't important? Like, get out of here. I can't ever believe I like even entertained that.
Yeah, and then at the same time, they still weren't doing, like, the things that we're supposed to.
Yeah.
And we're like, if it's inconvenient, like, we'll be nice. Yeah, we learned that.
Yeah, hard way. But one thing my husband's always said is that, like, even Olympic athletes train every single day. And I was like, whoa, that's, like, I don't know why that really stuck with me. And so I've kind of implemented that with a team. Like, you need training every single day. If you want to make the most amount of money and live your life, we got to have training.
And I feel like there's a flip side to this. So they always think that they're being trained and, like, we're always training. But what they don't realize is that we are constantly being trained all of the time. The only way that we get this information is by someone else telling it to us. Mm-hmm. So, like, we're just kind of passing along the message in some way. So I do think a lot of employees and employers, they, like, have this gap thinking, like, the employees are always the ones being trained. And they never think about how we absorb this information too, because the wine distributors, I absorb all of that information.
Yes, if they come, I'm like writing notes. I'm trying to commit it all to memory.
Yes, and then we transfer that. And honestly, our distributors have so much knowledge of the industry that sometimes they give us like tidbits on just logistics and operations, and we implement it as much as we possibly can. So we're always learning.
Always. And I think one of the crazy things we were learning about this week at this past week's training was like just going over some public health things. Sorry, TikTok live. We were going over some things like public health, like, reminder to put a use first sticker. We're always labeling. Make sure that we're cleaning this item and that item at the, intervals that we've determined.
Yeah.
And I shit y'all not.
Same day?
Same day that we went over it in training, public health showed up at our door.
We got a 99. Yeah.
We got a 99, so good thing we had training. Yay.
I was really wanting 100, and the one point we got off was like so trivial.
Literally so trivial. I was like
paperwork.
It was like so you couldn't let me have that hundo.
I know, I wanted it back so bad. But I mean, I'll give you like a tidbit. The last time we had 100 when we first opened. And we got a 99 because we were not there when the health department came in. They kind of like showed up unannounced, and we were not around.
Yeah, like I was like I couldn't make it back in time even if I wanted.
Yeah, like we could have rushed, they would have been gone. And whoever was in the kitchen didn't know where the thermometer was, and that was the point that we missed. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted that 100 back. Yeah,
because we had the thermometer, they just didn't know where it was.
Yes, I'm like, no, it's right here. I know.
So this time we had the thermometer out exactly where it was supposed to be. And then the other thing she dinged us on was like so trivial.
It was literally like something that has to be in their employee manual for health department purposes.
And I was like, well.
And we had it in there, but not like the exact
like we had, like it was there, but not up to their standard, I guess. So. But it is fixed now. So hopefully
the next one, we'll get 100.
She's getting 100.
Yes. And on that, I don't know if anybody knows this, but we just learned training. The health department people, they change out every 2 years.
Yes, we had a new girl because they've done their rotation.
Yeah, and it's really funny, like meeting everybody in the health department because the first person you meet is not your inspector. Mm-hmm. It's like the person that gets you started. They get you up to code. They get you open. And then an actual inspector comes, and we had him, and then they all rotated, so then we had a new one.
Yeah, so now we'll have her moving forward, at least for 2 years.
Yep. But she said that we're so clean, she may not see us for 6 months. So just know when you come to Golf Babe,
It's
it is
clean.
very clean in there.
She even complimented how beautiful our roses were when she opened up the refrigerator. She's like, "Oh, your salami roses are so cute."
She actually really scared me when she did that, though.
Yeah, because she did a double take, and we're like,
I'm
"What?
like, what do you see?"
We all held our breath. We're like, "Ah!"
I'm like, I know it's fine, but what are you seeing right now? Oh, the health department. We love them.
Yeah. Oh,
but
gosh.
that's the benefit of being a girl bar.
Yeah.
Like, we're all very squeaky clean.
But I love that, like, that we've been doing this training, and then literally the day that she came was the day we covered public health in our training, because every training is different. Some days we talk about, like, how to upsell, how to, like, the psychology of selling.
Yeah.
We talk about events.
Fun.
Like,
and I don't know if I've done a good job of, like, teaching how to upsell. And I know that probably sounds weird if you're a patron. But
upselling isn't necessarily like charging you more money. It's enhancing your experience. Like, you came out to have a good time, so like let me
help you.
Yeah, let me help you have that good time.
Recommendations, pairings, like I just try to explain it. Like, it's not getting you something you don't want. And that's something I even tell our staff.
Yeah, that's exactly what we told our staff.
I'm like, upselling isn't giving the customer something that they didn't want or expect. It's helping them choose correctly. So if, for example, I talked about how bottle prices can be kind of a sticker shock. But when you break it down into glass price, it's really not. Like, it's like
really not that bad.
$12, $13 glass, and you're probably already spending that, and then you're getting a nicer wine by the bottle. So we just kind of went over numbers and, like, taught them how to communicate with their guests about buying a bottle, because everyone loves to have a bottle on their table. And they may not even know what it is. It feels special.
It feels elevated. But, like, sometimes people might be afraid to give themselves that luxury experience. I'm like, well, if you're both going to have 2 glasses of wine, you might as well.
It's worth it.
Get the bottle.
Yeah. And maybe you get to try a new wine and you just love it.
Yeah. So I can tell you what, me and my husband had dinner last night. We put down a bottle, no time.
Oh, easy.
It was so easy. I was like,
bottle
whoops.
For us, like when we have family dinners, I'll bring I have to bring 2 or 3, because one is like just me and one other person, and there's always like 8 to 12 of us.
Yes.
So we need at least 6 bottles of wine.
Yeah. We roll deep
one
though.
Family dinner.
Whoops.
We do roll deep. Always. But yes, training, if you are in any business, I think is important, especially in the service industry, because things change so much.
Rapidly.
I mean, I can't even tell you how many times we've had to order different ingredients for the kitchen. And
I think having that seasonal menu, like if we just kept our same menu every quarter, I think that would be like normal. But because we're always adding a seasonal menu on there, which I think is so fun. I think our team loves it. Our patrons love it. Like, it's super cool. But it adds an extra layer of like dynamics to the bar.
It sure does. And as soon as they like get used to those mini menus, we're like, oh,
bye. New one.
Get rid of it. And here comes a new one. But this time, I like it because it's very there's one, the pink palm pouch is very similar, but not the same.
Yes, we upgraded the pink palm pouch. Yes. So you'll have to come get another one.
Yes, it's actually made with the Malibu pink, which is just conveniently all of the flavors that we already had. So we had to kind of change up the ingredients that we put in it so it wasn't like too crazy. But it is super good, and the distributors with Malibu are going to help us get branded pouches. So I'm really excited about that.
Yes, very excited.
And then we added 2 canned items, which definitely helps out our staff and helps you guys out and get your drinks faster. So on those concert nights,
get you a Susan, yes, a mom water. Or now we have 2 flavors of Surfside. We have blueberry and strawberry lemonade.
And if you think the blueberry's good,
y'all,
just wait till you try the strawberry. It is so stinking good.
And then, you can come to Gulf Babe, have cocktails, have little appetizers before the concert, and then that's a long walk.
Yeah.
Get yourself a mom water or Surfside to go.
Because this is entertainment district. You can have it anywhere.
Walk around.
But that was another thing that we train our staff on, is like letting people know that they can take their drinks to go. This is an overflow parking lot for the concert season, so the people who park here come to Gulf Bay before they go down to the concert. So being able to educate the customers coming in on take a drink to go and how to get to the amphitheater from here. So, and we prep them for all the concerts that are coming up. I don't expect them to know these things.
Yeah. We put it on the calendar. There's a lot. Like, in the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot.
And to add a layer on that, we also do a drink special for every concert. So obviously we got to let our staff know where the button is, what the drink is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on in a week for these girls to memorize.
Also for us.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep up
We're
with.
like, yeah, we did that, yeah.
Someone asked me one time, they're like, is it like so hard to keep up with? Like, I'm so tired of doing these things. And I was like, yeah, it's a lot.
You're not alone.
You're not alone. He's like, well, that's why I stopped. And I was like, oh, well.
We tried that.
Yeah, we did try it for 1 month. Bad decision.
We heard you guys loud and clear. You like events. Got it. We do too.
But
so any industry training, you need it. Don't let your staff convince you otherwise.
Yes, do not.
But if you have any questions about training or what we cover, please let us know. We're always happy to share like what we go over, because we have no problem filling up training every 2 weeks. There is always something going on. But maybe key points, if you ever have questions, please reach out to us. We love to help. And please come try Lamberti.
Yeah.
And let us know. Yes.
Bye, y'all. Cheers.